So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how you can buy your first HMO property right here in the UK. Hi everyone, it's Liam here, co-founder of Assets for Life, and in this video on Tips on a Tuesday, I will be sharing with you 3 top tips on how you can get your first HMO property in the portfolio in the next 90 days that will generate £1,000 to £2,000 a month net profits. Now, if you are new to this channel, please hit subscribe now and the notification bell for more great videos that will be launched every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. So let's get started, ladies and gentlemen, and just so you know, we are actually standing outside my first ever multi-let property. This is number 7 Bourne Court in Colchester, and the property behind me used to be a residential family home. We bought the property using joint venture finance, and what we have done is converted this house from a 3-bedroom to a 6-bedroom multi-let property known as a HMO, a house in multiple occupancy. How do we do this? Well, we used a building team. We have now used majority of the rooms. 4 of the rooms here have got en suites, and then you've got 2 rooms sharing a bathroom. So let me share with you the 3 top tips that you need to know. Top tip number 1. Well, I'm sure you would agree with me, you don't know what you don't know. So in order to become a professional property investor, to go and get the first HMO in your property portfolio, you need to go and get the right education. So you've got to learn all about the rules and regulations regarding HMOs, minimum room sizes, what you need to do in terms of fire doors and fire alarms. Will the property need a license? Do you need to go and apply for planning permission? How many bedrooms can you have? How many people can you have in the property? So getting the right education is absolutely key, and you get a great mentor, someone that has been there, they've done it, and they're going to hold your hand throughout the entire process. Because I'm sure you'd agree, you don't know what you don't know, and it's always that first time you do something where you get the biggest learning, you have some ups and downs, and this is where ultimately you have the biggest growth. I never knew about multi-let type properties. I certainly never thought in a million years that I would be able to become a professional property investor, but the reality is you can. This was my first ever property, and it completely transformed my life, because with each of these properties, they will generate you between £1,000 and £2,000 net profit per month. And not only do you make money as a property investor, but you're also helping the local communities. We are helping people move into properties and giving them affordable units. And that's the key thing here. Affordable units is really, really, really important. Let's move on to top tip number 2. Location, location, location is absolutely key when buying your multi-let properties. So this property behind me, 7 Bourne Court, we are in the region of 12 to 13 minutes walk to the town centre. So let me give you some key aspects and things that you need to be thinking about. Number 1 is how far is the property from the town centre. So a lot of people that rent rooms, they want to be close to the town centre and no more than about 15 minutes walk. You can also get properties that can be converted into HMOs that are near colleges, universities, that are also near train stations and also near big hospitals. It depends on what type of tenant you are targeting. So think about the type of tenant, and then think about where that tenant wants to live, and then ultimately start looking in that area to find the properties that you can convert into HMOs. What you've also got to be thinking about are things like bus stops and doctors' surgeries and shops and restaurants. And the closer your multi-let property can be to these types of amenities and facilities, it's going to be easier to rent the rooms, you're going to be able to charge maximum room rates, and ultimately you will have zero voids or relatively small amount of voids. So be thinking about location. That's going to really help you when you want to fill your rooms. I'm sure you're enjoying the video so far, so what I'd like you to do now is in the comment section below, write a comment, ask me a question, and also hit the share button. Now, what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is share with you my third top tip when buying your first HMO that will generate you £1,000 to £2,000 a month net profit. Just think for a second what just one of these properties will do for you and your income, which will enable you to have more time and more freedom. So top tip number 3. You've got to have a good broker. So we use a couple of brokers in our power team, and a broker is going to go out there and find you the best mortgage deals. They're going to know exactly what you're going to do with the property, and they will go out to the marketplace and they will find you the best type of lender that will give you the best rate on the markets. Now, we typically use someone like Kent Reliance when we're buying a property, and then once we've refurbished the property, we will refinance with Shawbrook Bank on a commercial level, or sometimes we will just go straight in with Shawbrook depending on what we're doing with the property and the level of the refurbishment. So it is dependent on the property and how much work you're going to be doing, which can decide on which is the best lender to go to. And ultimately, we want to be doing and following the buy, refurbish, refinancing process, where we can buy the property, refurbish the property, refinance the deal, and then ultimately pull out all, if not most, of the initial investment capital. And this is how you will get houses for free, and I will explain that to you on another video coming up. I really hope you've enjoyed this video sharing with you 3 top tips on how you will go and get your first HMO property that will generate you £1,000 to £2,000 a month passive income. Please hit above to watch the next video and below to subscribe, and remember to hit the notification bell. We will be launching brand new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for tuning in.